This is awkward occurrence for awkward entertainment. So let's get into Mandela effect briefly. Let's start with pineal gland. This all has to do with magic, magic, magic. So there's a lot of people who do Mandela videos. There are witches, there are psychics. They play with spirits, they do meditations, they mess with frequencies. All this new age demonic stuff that they didn't bother to research and see what it really was. So it's a lot of delusional, out of their mind people who believe in Mandela effect, and that has something to do with them diving into divination by doing these meditations, such as third eye awakening. When you awaken your third eye, you invite spirits in. These spirits come and talk to you and tell you lies. It's various different ways you can various different ceremonies or rituals. You have kundalini, you have third eye, you have frequency meditation. They have all different types of stuff for you to get into to talk to demons who disguise themselves as spirit guides or orbs or whatever. Let's continue. Mandela effect is not real. This is a book about one conscious, has something to do with reality is an illusion. You can see the snake in the middle on top of this clock with the orange eye, a black snake that signifies Lucifer in the Garden of Eden. This signifies Lucifer. Alternative universes they believe is multiple Earths, multiple them. They bring up theories. They say quantum this, quantum that, but that's all theories. That's not real. So from the TV, they listen to these scientists on TVs who clearly say this is a theory, it's not proven, it's not real. They take it, they run with it, they make videos, and they still make no sense. Half of them, over half of them, I don't think any of them have ever read a quantum book. It takes a while to read a quantum book, and I don't think they had that type of attention span. I don't think they had that type of attention span. They'll probably start looking at Bernstein books. Somebody give them a quantum book to read, they'll probably start looking at Bernstein books to figure out why there's an A and not an E there. You know. Let's continue. End of the world as we know it. It is the end of the world. It is the end of the world as we know it. All this foolishness. Let's continue. What else about these people? They're drugged out. They're delusional. YouTube don't take down their videos because there's no truth in it. There's no truth in Mandela effect. That's why their videos don't get flagged for misinformation or disinformation because there's no truth in it. Remember, Mandela effect is not a religion. So I don't understand why YouTube doesn't flag them for misinformation. Anyway, they believe in CERN, a hadron collider, a hadron collider. So they believe people push buttons on the computer, this machine gets to spinning and changes time. Here's the thing, you can't bring back the dead. You just can't bring back the dead. You can't time travel. You can't say, oh, well, I woke up with this memory and this residue from another self in another universe. You can't say that. It makes no sense. There's no evidence of that. Quantum theories aren't evidence of anything. You can't tell me a theory and say that's evidence. The theory isn't real. It's not proven, isn't real. Let's continue. We got a new Mandela effect. Pfizer was spelled with a V and not a P. I know, people. I know. I had to jump on it before one of those cuckoo people jump on it over at Mandela Effect Community or over at Mandela Effect College. So Pfizer is Pfizer. It never had a P. Now, people, it always had a P. It always had a P. Let me continue into the next video. Okay, so back to Pfizer again. Before anybody jumps on it, some other cuckoo bird or some cuckoo bird, Pfizer. You see how it sounds like it has a V? All right, they can easily say, well, it had a V. And if you pay for my PayPal channel or my Patreon, Come over to Patreon and I'll do a video if you buy my Patreon, who that reminds you of. Buy my Patreon and I'll tell you all kinds of lies. I'll tell you Pfizer started with a B and not a F, P, or V. Yeah, okay. So most of these people are drugged out, they're delusional, whacked out on spiritual voodoo, new age meditation that screws with their brain, and you're gonna see the pictures coming up here soon. They keep holding on to Bernstein Bear, and it's over. There's no Bernstein Bear. Pineal gland activation. These are actual books you can buy that talk to the devil, that talk to demons. They don't tell you you're talking to demons because they want to sell the book. I'm pretty sure by now Mr. Alice McKenna knows he's talking to a demon. That's the name of the author, Alice McKenna. I'm pretty sure that he knows by now. And I will see you guys in the next video because I had to get some material ready.